Welcome to 1.4, the aims and objectives of businesses. So most startup companies or new companies, their immediate aim, their first short-term aim for the first year will be survival or even satisficing. Satisficing means making just enough profit to meet your basic needs. As companies become more established or businesses become more established, they may aim to maximize their profits by either increasing sales or reducing costs. They may wish to grow, so they might wish to increase or grow the number of employees they have. They might need to increase the number of products they sell. Think about Amazon and Apple and how they diversified into other products. They may wish to raise their income, so income is sales or turnover. They may wish to grow domestically. Domestically means in their own country, or they may wish to grow internationally or expand internationally. If they are a limited or PLC company, they might want to increase their shareholder value. There are also non-financial aims. So some organisations, some businesses might just want to do what's right socially and ethically, to help the environment, to make society a better place. They might be primarily concerned with achieving customer satisfaction, delivering a good service, and the owners or the owner may have very personal reasons for wanting to do that. This slide is about how the business environment can affect a company's objectives or a business's objectives. Number one, changes in technology. As technology, computing and IT develop, companies need to keep up to date with technology, especially if their competitors are using it. Number two, changes in the market conditions or changes in the economy. So for example, if a country is in recession, and people are not generally spending very much money or are spending less money, a company might decide to change its aims and objectives and not, say, expand its product range or open new shops. Number three, environmental expectations. Recently, people have become more concerned about the impact businesses have on the environment. So not being an environmentally friendly company may lose a company customers. Next thing, new legislation. So if the government introduces new laws and new legislation, the business may need to adjust their aims and objectives. A good example of this would be the living wage and the minimum wage. If the government introduces those as new laws, companies may have to change their aims and objectives. Finally, going back to the economy that we talked about, if a business is growing or shrinking, they might need to change their aims and objectives to suit the survival of the business better. And this is linked to what are called market conditions. So if you're in the restaurant business, you might say, well, the restaurant business at the moment is going through a tough time. People are reluctant to go out and spend money on expensive food. So we might need to change our aims and objectives, which might mean we might not decide to launch a new restaurant or something like that. So changes in market conditions, changes in the economy. Think about the word recession that we used, which is a period of time in which trade and business activity are reduced. So there is less selling, less buying, less trading of goods. People are reluctant to spend money generally. This last slide's a good one. This is how to build a great sentence. So for example, whenever you mention aims or objectives, any of these words can go in front of it just to add value to what you are writing. So for example, don't say just aims and objectives. You could say a company may need to change its short-term financial aims. So you can pick a word out of each of those colour brackets to come up with a really great phrase just to enhance your essays. Practice a few, like for example, a recession might cause managers to totally rethink their medium-term financial objectives. Practice those and your essays will improve.